Darth Vader had long forgotten his former self as Anakin Skywalker. The atrocities he had committed in service to the Emperor weighed heavily on him, but he had resigned himself to a life of darkness and knew nothing else other to do his master's bidding for the good of the Empire. That was until he encountered a young Jedi named AHSOKA Tano. Despite being a former apprentice of his previous self, Vader didn't remember much of her. He remembered very little of his days as Anakin Skywalker. It had been many years since then, and if he was being honest with himself, it was too painful to remember the life he had.
Need not be adversaries. The Emperor will show you mercy if you tell me where the remaining Jedi can be found.
There are no Jedi. You and your Inquisitors have seen to that.
Perhaps this child will confess what you will not.
I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask. But it's impossible. My master could never be as vile as you.
Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
Then I will avenge his death.
Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
They fought fiercely against each other, but Ahsoka never gave up on trying to bring Anakin, her former master and friend, back to the light.
Come on, Ahsoka.
You want me there? I figured because of before.
Ahsoka, through it all, you never gave up. You did a great job. But if I'm getting in trouble for this, you're gonna share some of the blame too.
It was a long and difficult battle, but slowly Anakin began to remember his former life as their lightsabers clashed.
I was leading the mission, and it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Did he tell you your stubby little gold droid pal works for him?
He might have mentioned it. I guess we were all fooled.
He slowly remembered the love he had for his wife Padme. The bond he had with his former master Obi-Wan.
Good. Then maybe I stand more of a chance this time. Are you ready?
Are you?
The joy he had found in being a Jedi, and his desire to teach that to his apprentice.
Pull up, Anakin! Pull up!
He truly did want to live a life of compassion and happiness, but fear of loss stole that from him.
Thanks for the support. As always.
That's what friends are for. If you're gonna face Maul, you'll need these. I took care of them. They're good as new. Maybe a little better.
I got you!
Finally, after a strike to the face, Anakin with his eye exposed, vision and mind clear, he made the decision to renounce the dark side and return to the light.
Ahsoka.
Anakin. I won't leave you. Not this time.
Anakin. Good luck.
What have I done?
Ahsoka was successful in bringing her former master back from the darkness, Vader was no more, and Anakin had returned. She could see it in his eyes as the yellow Sith hue faded and the caring eyes of her master returned. Alongside Anakin, aid Ezra and Kanan in their battle against Maul. While Maul is engaged with Ezra, Anakin throws Maul off of a ledge with a quick force push. The fall isn't much of an issue for a Sith Lord, but it is enough for Ezra, Ahsoka, Anakin, and the rest of the Ghost crew to escape. Anakin wants to make things right as soon as he can, and requests to see Obi-Wan. Ahsoka informs him that Obi-Wan is on Tatooine watching over his son. This brings back visions of pregnant Padme and all of the excitement he felt to be a father, even if it was against the Jedi way.
Not here. Yes, here. I'm tired of all this deception. I don't care if they know we're married.
Anakin, don't say things like that. Something wonderful has happened. Annie, I'm pregnant.
Anakin controls his emotions and waits out the rest of the ride, saddened by everything he must have missed and the trouble he had caused throughout the years, until the crew drops him and Ahsoka off at Tatooine in the middle of a desert. With Ahsoka by his side, they travel to a cave in the outskirts of the desert until they come to a cave opening. Ahsoka goes to head inside, but Obi-Wan has already been alerted by his droid. He sees Anakin first and prepares for battle. Before anything escalates too quickly, Ahsoka reassures Obi-Wan that he's no longer Vader as he removes the top of his helmet. Obi-Wan notices immediately that Anakin's eyes aren't that of a Sith, but the eyes of his dear brother that he had lost so long ago. Anakin makes a quip about the sons not being very kind to him and how old that he looks. This spurs a nice little moment of laughter and joy between the three of them, reminiscent of their days in the Clone Wars. Some may be surprised at the speed that Obi-Wan embraces his old friend, but they were always more than that. Obi-Wan was just happy that he could have his brother back.